Hello everybody, it's time for some more good old triangle strategy. In the last episode, we kind of got some not so subtle hints that we're going to have a choice coming up here soon. Serenoa decides whether his house will make the journey to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost or the Holy State of Hyzant. Here we go. I think I told you in the last episode I am going to be picking Aesfrost because I guess that's just the one that we have the most, good relationships with. Oh, it's right there.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Yeah, so if we're about to make our first decision, I do have a save file right before this, so I think I might hold on to this save file just in case, so if it's like a branching path, we'll be able to come back to it, I think. So with that said, let's continue.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why.
That's true, yeah. Let's hear everybody's thoughts.
State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
Yeah, I guess, I feel like I would make the final decision, yeah?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine.
Aw, that's nice, Serenoa.
Such is the way of House Wolford.
That's cool.
As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
All right, so you just like that's very responsible of you. It's like we can vote on it, but like whatever the voting is, you'll take the consequences of it.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
Well, I mean, he's got to do his part as the new lord.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Exactly.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to.
Let's go, Roland!
In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolford will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Sure, yeah, just wear like a hood or something, I don't know.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huette.
Are you even going to tell the king, or does he care?
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Of course, can't separate the duo.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. There's 7 of them.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
Oh, thank goodness, Julia's actually getting screen time.
How curious.
She hasn't been able to say too much recently.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
Uh-huh. And I guess Huette too.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? 1 coin, 1 vote.
Okay, well, wait, doesn't that mean he doesn't get a vote? Okay then.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn.
Gotcha.
Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Oh, what? Oh, maybe this has something to do with all the answers that we've given them. I thought we chose. Maybe the game chooses for us by our choices that we've made in the past? Aesfrost or Hyzant? Would that we had time to visit both. Although I may not have had my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. Voting, okay. Consensus of your party, as played throughout the voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As a player, you'll be bound to the decision of the majority. Oh! Okay, so they decide. Persuasion, though. Okay. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their minds. Whether or not your attempt will... Oh, that's so cool. The strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success for persuasion. Okay, so they're gonna already have their own ideas, but we can persuade. That's so cool. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. I have been, yeah. Okay, that's very cool. Travel to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost and travel to Hyzant. Oh no. Wait, what? Oh. Wow, okay. Frederica doesn't want to go to Aesfrost, and then Anna is undecided. So it's majority rules. Yes. Oh, the bridge is just gone. Okay. I'm just curious what we can see if we like walk around here. How far does it go? Okay, not that far actually. I was just curious. Oh, we can go down. Ooh. I'm sorry. You know I gotta explore when I get the chance. Examine. Can I go down this way? I can. Ooh, all right. Is there anything noteworthy down here? I imagine not, but maybe like a little sparkly? I don't see anything. Maybe on this side? No sparklies on this side either. Man, I want to be rewarded for my exploration. I thought there'd be at least one little sparkly. Almost looks like we can kind of go down there too, see? Although there are no sparklies. That's kind of unfortunate. I want to explore. Let me explore. Oh, I can go up too. Sorry, I'm just very curious. Well, that looks really weird. Sorry, again, I'm very much an explorer. I want to explore every little thing if I can, because like, what if there's like secret information, right? I could totally be missing out on said secret information if I don't check out every single one of these little spots. I've pretty much confirmed that there's not much here. Okay, let's talk with you, Hewitt. Aesfrost soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzelia. However, that is only heresy. I mean to judge them for myself. This one should listen to reason. Okay, so you can persuade, but I don't want to. Okay, I see. So that's only because they're already deciding to go to Aesfrost. So I can make the decision which people I want to convince. So Anna, Aesfrost or Hyzand, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Okay, that's cool. So you can choose. All right, let's go here. They say Aesfrost is the nation of iron and ice. What about it appeals to you? Ooh. Oh? Should I say this? It is Frederica's home, and where my future brother-in-law resides as an Archduke. It's only natural to want to deepen our relationship. Doubtless they will prove to be vital in ensuring the success of the mining endeavor. Okay, a smuggler pursued by Aesfrost's military. I must hear more of the story and what his crimes were to deserve such a grave response. Well, first I'd probably want to pick the first one, but I kind of want to pick this one because it was unlocked. So maybe this one? Let's see.
Indeed.
A smuggler. It must have been a bold crime indeed for us to be speaking of it now. I wonder what he was peddling to risk so much. I too would be interested to hear more of the story. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you would wish to visit Aesfrost. Anna is deep in thought. She's still undecided though. Oh, I see. So we don't get the reveal until it's over. Okay, can we convince Frederica? I have always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. Oh, she was born there. Okay, yeah, they did mention she looked kind of like one or something? I forget. No, I think they were talking about Gila. I don't know. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. Ooh, sorry. Can we go back to your hometown? I'd have better luck talking to a stone wall. Oh, so I can't even try. Wow.
Lord Serenoa.
Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzand. Deepening your relations with the Holy State would doubtless be your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize a long-held wish in the meantime? Better luck talking to a stone wall. Okay. So I think it's going to be Anna. I think this is on purpose. Like, Anna is definitely the one who decides it for us. Because I'm pretty sure Benedict, he's a stone wall as well. Hyzand's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we could benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. Yeah, so I think everyone's going to be Stonewall, and I assume that...
Same.
Well, then again, no. No, it's not, because we could convince Hewitt. Doubtless Aesfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? This one should listen to reason. Yo, why is it... This game is really pushing me to go to Hyzand. Why? Not really sure why, jeez.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzand holds much appeal to me. Sorcery and X-Harm are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Aesfrost will give a warm reception, even if their weather won't. Okay, yeah. Negotiation may prove fruitful. Gotcha. Dang, okay, so this game is really pushing Hyzand. I wonder if it's just because we haven't checked it out yet, so it's like, oh, you should try and get used to, you should go check out Hyzand and get used to it. Prince Frani and Minister Patriot are waiting to see off our esteemed guests. They say to ask them if you have any questions on the matter. Okay, sure. Hello. King Regna expects great things of you, Lord Serenoa. If there is anything I can do to be of service, simply say the word. Gotcha. I should like to learn more about the holy state of Hyzand. I know they lay claim to the source and thus all Norzelia's salt. Okay. I'd like to know more about Frederica's home. I hear the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost is known for its views on freedom. Hear more about our home of Glenbrook. Are there any problems I should be aware of? No, because then that just sounds like you're a bad leader. I I'd say... Wait, is this guy from Hyzant? I can't remember. Let's do this one, actually. Let's see if we can just push the To Aesfrost thing. I would have thought you an expert on the subject, considering your bride-to-be hails from that very land, but allow me to tell you what I know. Okay, well, maybe that wasn't the right decision, but whatever. Aesfrost is nestled within the snowy mountains to the north and is famed for its abundance of iron and expertise in smithing. Their elite soldiers, known as the Black Irons, managed to make quite the name for themselves during the Salt Iron War. The nation is led by Archduke Gustadolph, that's how you pronounce his name, I think, Gustadolph, Lady Frederica's older brother, and though he holds most of Aesfrost's political power, he encourages the people to act freely and promotes individuals on the basis of ability rather than blood or social status. I see, that sounds wonderful. Perhaps it does now, but we mustn't forget that they are the very ones who caused the war of 30 years past. They are an ambitious people living in a cold and harsh nation, which makes me think that hunger of theirs is still alive and well. Pray forgive me, I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Sarnoa, and I'm sure you will choose most wisely. I see, well, thank you for that. Thanks for... Yeah, okay. And then, who was this again? Frani, that's right. Lord Wolfort, I know your position as head of your house comes with many responsibilities, but being partly to Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. Okay. We should probably... should we stick up for him? I don't know. Doing what he can for the kingdom in his own way. As his older brother, I'm sure you can see that. Maybe a prince, but he's also like a brother to me. I swear I will do all I can in the service of a crown. Okay, so this is like... Basically, on both sides we win. We help out Roland, and we're in service of the crown. I appreciate your concern, Prince Frani, and hope that you and I can be friends as well, just like our fathers before. Oh no, this one, surely. We've got to make friends. We got to be friends. Surely, right? Even though we didn't really answer his question. You cannot win my favor as you have my brothers. House Wolfort may be a vassal to the crown, but they also possess a very special power. Cozying up to the royal family will do nothing but arouse needless suspicion. My apologies. I'll be more cautious of the boundaries between the high houses and the crown, for the sake of the kingdom. I'm glad we have an understanding. I hope you know that I acknowledge both the power and good faith of House Wolfort. Pray do not fan the flames of my brother's foolishness any further. Yeah, okay. Maybe... I don't think any of those are right, to be honest. Alright, wait, hold on. Just curious, what else do you say? Okay, he's spoiled enough. I don't know, I like him. I like frickin' Roland. Okay, so we've talked to everybody. It all comes down to Anna, I think. We'll have to see. The game is pushing Hyzant like crazy, but I'm a little more interested in Aesfrost. But that's, again, because I don't know much about Hyzant anyway, so... Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Obviously, we'll probably come back to this one day after an entire run, but we'll see. Voting time. Alright, everybody.
It is time to cast our votes.
It's up to you, Anna.
Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Come on, guys. Alright. Aesfrost. Hyzant. That's a Hyzant. And she was also Hyzant, okay. Not that we can really tell, but... And Anna's unknown.
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow. Aesfrost. We're going to Aesfrost. Aesfrost. And Aesfrost. Okay. We're going to Aesfrost. Because Anna spoke.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Alright. Let's see it. The scales of conviction. The magic. Aesfrost it is. Right, Anna? Yep. Aesfrost.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Aesfrost.
Sarno's convictions have been strengthened. Oh boy. Oh boy. The game was pushing Hyzant like crazy. I wonder if I made a bad decision. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh.
We have decided. We set sail for Aesfrost.
Sorry guys. Sorry you three.
Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
Okay, well, that's nice, Sarno. They're still trusting us, you know. Gotta trust everybody, no matter what decision we choose. Oh, hey there,
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Of course. The king, the good old king who had like 20 lines of dialogue. Oh, you guys.
Archduke Gustadolph will be pleased that you chose to honor our nation with a visit. I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
Yeah, let's see where this goes.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
Does this mean she is coming back too? I feel myself getting sick already.
Just stop speaking, seriously.
That swill they call wine will taste even more vile now, I fear.
Jeez. Nothing pleases those two. Literally nothing. Can you just, like, apologize? I'm sorry, Frederica. I know that was probably another main reason you didn't want to go back, because of those two. Forgive me.
My lady, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolford?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
Thank goodness. Okay. That would be... I feel like that would bode badly. Oh, that's already done? Whither the river flows completed. Okay, then. Yeah. So on file 5, that is where... We gotta remember, file 5. That is the file that has our branching path. And now?
Serenoa, acting as King Regnar's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Aesfrost.
Here we go. I love how they move. Dang, that was quick.
Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie beyond.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this kingdom. Snow
Awaiting
Kingdom.
them at Twinsgate, as it is known, is Svarog Aesfrost, second in power and influence only to the Archduke himself.
Jeez, okay. Also, sorry if you hear a lot of wind. It is like storming outside and wind is blowing like crazy, so my apologies for that. Land of snow and ice. Alright then. And in we go. Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. Yes, the snow! The snow! Hello.
Avlora, Erica, Thalis, welcome home. I trust the ceremony was a fruitful one.
Yeah, okay, real quick, I want to turn this back on. We can check out, like, profiles of people? Yeah, here we go. This is so cool. Younger brother to the previous Archduke and uncle to Gustadolph and Frederica. He was given stewardship of the distant Twinsgate away from Aesfrosti's seat of government. That's so cool that you can do that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to remember that. Okay, goodbye.
'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
Actually, can we take a look at what he looks like, actually? Ew. Gustadolph's younger brother. He was appointed prime minister at a young age and is the second most powerful man in Aesfrost. Dang, dude, that's crazy.
Thank you for having us in your domain, Uncle. The crags are lovely as ever.
That word is pronounced domain? There's no way. There's no I. I don't know. I think it was like Demen? I forget. And then you look like... Geez, you guys look so evil. Younger sister, unlike her older brother, she judges others based on their lineage and greatly dislikes those not from her family's main line. Sorry, we haven't seen their portraits yet, so I was just curious what they looked like. Besides their little sprites. Their sprites are adorable, but they look freaking ugly.
Lord
Not ugly,
Svarog,
but...
I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolford, come on behalf of King Regna.
But like bullies or whatever. Okay, then I think her... Yeah, I don't think... Have we seen her yet? I don't know. Woman orphaned by war. She toiled to earn the rank of general and is known as the strongest in Aesfrost. Her skills acknowledged even by the Archduke himself. Okay, everyone else we've seen, so that was all. That was all I was curious about.
Ah, the Wolford boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
Indeed.
The very same, my lord. I thank you for the warm welcome.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa. Svarog Aesfrost at your service. I watch over Twinsgate, the front door of our duchy.
I see.
Lord Svarog is father to Dragan, and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
I really need like a family tree here, guys. There's so many.
We did not expect to see you again so soon, Frederica. But I understand wanting to show off your handsome groom-to-be.
Oh, thank you.
Uncle, please. You embarrass me.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind.
Has she ever been? Doesn't seem
A
like
word
it.
of advice, lad. You do well not to anger her.
Uh-huh.
I shall take your words to heart.
Uh-huh.
It is quite the burden you're undertaking, my friend.
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
Oh, weren't you supposed to be in disguise?
It's been quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolfort.
Ah, okay.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
King Regna thanks Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
As his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the boy, my lord. That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era.
No, I'm sure he does. Yeah, I like Dragan.
I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
Yeah.
You have my word.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father.
Yeah, support your son. Oh, well, I guess that... Oof, sorry, Roland. Oh, sorry, Roland.
But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey. I shall keep you no longer. Archduke Gustadolph awaits you at Ironstone.
All right, we're about to meet the big man himself, Gustadolph.
Then we shall take our leave. Thank you, Lord Svarog.
Svarog is such a cool name. Little bows there. That's nice. Okay, so I know it's Frederica. That was her uncle. Her father is the king, basically, or the Archduke, or whatever you want to call it. So it's Archduke is at the top, and it's Prime Minister, which is his nephew? No, it's his son. Yeah, that's his son. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, there's just a lot. Oh, side story. Ooh, we gotta check out those side stories just in a second. It's Frani and Cordelia again, it seems. Okay, let's see what those two are up to. Talking about Roland in his absence. Probably gonna make fun of the poor boy. Cordelia?
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
You should know where he is, right? He told you?
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Sorry, you have no more allies, Cordelia.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Aww.
Love. I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
Jeez, dude. I mean, at least, like, he mentioned something that was like, to Sarah Noah, it's like, hey, listen, I may not think him the best, but he's still my brother. But, maybe he doesn't really think that?
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
I see. So it seems like Cordelia, while she definitely leans toward... I don't know, I guess she's like sort of like a neutral between the two. Like, obviously Frani is... I don't know, I like... Oh, gosh, this game is making very interesting, like, little relationships here. Cordelia seems like a neutral party to the two of them right now, even though... I don't know, she's kind of like on her own. Because, like, I don't know if she agrees specifically with Roland, but... She just wants her family to get along. Like, that's a very simple motivation. Like, there's nothing wrong with wanting your family to get along. Makes sense. And that's all she really wants, I guess. I don't know. And then Roland is just doing his own thing in his own way. I guess that was a pretty short little story. That's fine. That was quick and easy. I imagine we'll have access to that regardless of whatever path we take. By the way, I think like if we are to have like repeat side stories, because there are branching paths, like I imagine if we went over to this way, we'd have like the same exact thing. If that's the case, I'll still like do them, but I'll probably cut them out of the video because this is one long playthrough throughout all the routes of the game, not just a bunch of different separate things. So if we have like repeat things, we'll just we won't be like, oh, we won't spoil. I mean, like we'll spoil other routes if we've done them earlier in the playthrough. That's how it'll go. We're not just gonna do like this route, because there's no clear way for me to understand it because I'm going in blind. So we're just gonna have to see. Let's continue with the main story for now, though, because I just wanted to make that clear. It's just one long playthrough of different routes, not different routes separated into multiple playthroughs. You know, whatever. You understand what I'm trying to say, right? Oh my gosh, lava in the middle of your town? That seems so unsafe. I mean, you have fences, but they're not very tall. Jeez! I know they said that, like, the volcano is In the middle of the thing. Wait, is this the throne room? Oh, we're right here. Oh my gosh, we're right here. Dang, there's lava behind him.
I am Gustadolph, Archduke of Aesfrost. Allow me to personally welcome you to my nation.
Oh, this kingdom is awesome. You got like little water puddles over there, lava behind you. This is such a cool design freaking castle. I know you said like the castle's, we read that the castle's built in the mountain and it has like the volcano stuff to help make iron. That's so cool.
I hear I am addressing the new Lord of House Wolfort, yes?
That is correct. Actually, let's take a look at you. Okay, you seem kind of villainous. Archduke of Aesfrost and a firm believer in freedom. He is broad-minded and level-headed ruler who has brought his nation to new heights by promoting those with skill rather than social status. That's good. Yeah, I like that. You definitely... I don't know, I feel like you could be either way. I don't know, you just like kind of have a funny face. I don't know, I can't really tell. Because usually like when you look at a person's design of like, oh, they're evil, they're good, maybe, I don't know. I can't really tell with this guy.
Serenoa Wolfort, Your Grace. It is an honor to have an audience with you.
Yeah, and maybe some will be our allies in some paths, and then others will be villains in others, so maybe there's not really supposed to be a clear distinction.
On behalf of King Regna and all of Glenbrook, you have our sincere gratitude for your generous contributions to the mining effort.
Formalities.
Consider your gratitude accepted. Avlora informs me that you fought well in the tourney.
Ah, thank you.
I would much like to see for myself how the legendary Simon's son carries himself in battle.
Oh?
I train twice as hard, yet am not half the warrior he is.
Okay, humble.
It is good that you make such effort. I would expect no less for my brother-in-law to be.
Brother-in-law. Oh yeah, okay. I keep thinking it's her father, but no, that's her older brother, that's right.
Norzelia is changing. The time when matters were settled by blade draws to a close.
It's good.
In the spirit of this age of diplomacy, I would hear your honest thoughts on the mining accord.
Okay. Important alliance that may bring harmony to our three nations. Okay. Benefit to all our nations equally. Cannot shake the fear that our visions do not align, and this fragile alliance may not hold. Why on earth would I ever say this? No, surely this one. I mean, it's default again, but like, why on earth would I ever say the third one? I don't know. I'll just do this one for now. Again, we have multiple playthroughs. We can always come back and answer differently.
I believe it an important alliance that may bring harmony to our three nations.
What are you thinking?
An uninspiring answer.
No.
And naive at that.
I knew it. I knew it was. I was like, oh man, the third one is like, it's... Whatever.
Do you truly believe that each of our nations aspires to the same harmony?
Oh.
And what is it that you aspire to, Your Grace?
Why, peace for all of Norzelia, of course.
That's the same thing I just wanted.
Peace and freedom for all its peoples to live as they please. Frederica, do not lose sight of your role in all of this. Stand by Serenoa always, and represent Aesfrost with pride and grace.
I shall, brother.
Okay, I think we left the dialogue tree, but geez. I know that answer was naive, but it's like, what else am I supposed to say? Power of friendship moment, you know?
Prince Roland, as you have come in secret, I will dispense with formalities.
Oh?
I appreciate the consideration, Your Grace.
That said, does King Regna not worry that his younger son visits a foreign land on his own?
It's not on its own, but...
I'm no longer a child, and it is a prince's duty to be worldly.
Okay, that was a good answer.
A fine outlook. In that case, I would show you to the archives.
Alrighty.
It holds countless tomes, from the ancient to the new. I dare say it rivals that of Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine.
An intriguing offer, and one I gladly accept.
Gotcha. Okay, I love how Benedict just hasn't said a word. It's just there.
Lord Wolfort, you and your men are free to join us as well.
Okay, thank you.
Truly, Your Grace? I understand the archives hold many a closely guarded secret.
And rest assured, I have no intention of giving those away. But now that we are allies, through mining and marriage alike, a brief tour is more than in order.
Okay, sure. The archives, huh? Is it like a library or something? Why would we want a tour of the archives? Meanwhile, okay, somewhere else? Aesfrost, city streets. Wait, a bandit maybe.
Beg your pardon.
The smuggler.
But I heard this is where the salt flows cheap like.
Not here, it doesn't. Go bother someone else.
I'm not asking for my health. Here's an advance.
Oh? A smuggler and a dealer. Uh-oh.
How much do you need?
Yep.
As much as you can spare. I'm good for 10 times what I gave you.
I'm not to sell you now. Come back tonight, money in hand, to the spot marked here.
And I know your face, so don't try anything stupid.
You have my word.
Okay. I don't know if someone's word is good enough in this business. Alright. Someone's watching him, maybe? Or...
That looks like the spot on the map. Just there.
Can we take a look at this guy? I can't press X. Okay, I can't look at him. Oh? Somebody else?
Right then, Sickers. I've got the location for you. This is where they do their dirty work.
I knew you were the man for the job. Excellent work, Rudolph.
Rudolph?
My name's cleared then, yeah? I'll be pardoned?
You have my word. That said, our forces are stretched quite thin this evening. We'll need you to assist in apprehending them as well.
Oh.
Risk my life in exchange for a pardon? Are you mad?
Are ye mad? Ye old English.
We need you. These fiends are swindling the poor, selling them impure salt mixed with all manner of unsavory things.
Oh, what? They're like diluting? That's not the right word, but they're diluting the salt? Ew.
They must be jailed at all costs.
Fine. I'll help you bring him in.
Glad to hear it. You're too good a man to be branded a criminal.
Don't you flatter me after all this. You saw him, didn't you? They don't work alone. An operation like this ain't run by one man. And last I checked, we're only 2.
I mean, you did say your forces were stretched thin. That's a little too thin.
We'll assemble reinforcements.
Okay. Did you not just say you're stretched thin? Maybe they only have a certain amount of reinforcements. Okay. That seems strange. Are we supposed to fight those guys, or... Alright, here we are, the archives, or the library, or something. Maybe there's only certain parts we can go to, though? If it's like, there's secrets or whatever?
What an astounding collection of tomes.
Yeah, quite nice.
The sum of Norzelia's knowledge, including volumes thought lost or banned outright in other nations.
Banned? Jeez.
I did not expect to see so many people in a facility so important.
If it's so important, why, you'd think there would be more people.
Each and every one is a scholar, conducting important research in their field of expertise.
Scholars? All of them? Brother gives no thought to background, gender, or social status during the selection process.
That's nice.
All in Aesfrost are given equal opportunity, provided they show desire and aptitude.
Okay, I can get with that.
Of course, we prize ability above all else. So long as they produce results, they are free to research as they please.
I mean, I get it. I can back it, but obviously there are, you know, not consequences. What's the word? Like, oh, what if you just like, you know, what if you can't produce results without like more time or something? I don't know. I just feel like, obviously, merits, a thing built off merits is good, but like then it makes you think like, oh, the strong protect the weak. But then what are the weak are supposed to do? They just die. Like the poor people in this place, they're not given equal opportunities as much as he says they are. I don't know. I'm trying to like see if there's genuine flaws in this kingdom because it feels a little too good to be true, you know?
The most open-minded approach.
Indeed.
Although if it is, you know, just fine and dandy, then that's awesome.
I see now how Aesfrost arrives at its marvels of engineering.
Is it just a building?
This portion contains the collected writings on metallurgy and our nation's rich history with iron. Our ancestors were but a tribe of impoverished hunters until the man who would become our first Archduke discovered iron.
I see.
Iron changed our lives. It transformed the way we worked, farmed, built. and fought.
Yeah, that makes sense. Iron does do lots of things. Iron good.
The history of iron is the history of Aesfrost. It is our pride and joy, the engine that drives us.
And when we run out, we're dead.
My father told us that Aesfrost is made of iron, that neither its people nor weapons would bend.
Ah, it's symbolism. Oh.
Just so, Prince Roland.
Your Grace.
Oh, wait, it's him!
Forgive me the interruption. I have unfortunate news regarding the issue of which we spoke.
Oh, maybe he's trying to stop the smugglers. Because if he wants equal opportunities for everybody, then he wants to stop those frickin' dealers from, you know, suppressing the poor people. Is that right?
So you require reinforcements. Say no more.
Am I the reinforcements?
Then there was the matter of the pardon.
Oh.
On which my thinking has not changed. We will speak no more of this.
The pardon. Okay, I imagine he's not giving the smuggler a pardon?
Understood.
Honored guests, I would consult with you on an important matter. This is Sikris, commander of Aesfrost's constabulary.
Has something happened?
Can we meet him? Sorry, no, that's Roland.
We have discovered an illicit salt trade operating within our borders.
I see.
Yet we lack, at the moment, the manpower to address it. Might we have your assistance in apprehending the scofflaws?
I see.
Why, I would...
Lord Serenoa, matters of salt are fraught. I advise you not to engage without a clear strategy.
That's the name of the game, Benedict. Triangle strategy.
I understand it is a complex issue. Needless to say, I would not force this upon you.
But if we were to help out people, here's the thing, we're not fighting other kingdoms, we're fighting people in his own kingdom. By his order, this would gain us much favor with the king, or the Archduke, whatever he calls himself.
Sounds simple to me. Just bringing some criminals to justice, yeah? I say aye, my lord.
I agree with Eridor.
I concur. What better way to thank his grace for a tour of the archives?
Yeah, why not? He'll win some favor with him.
Then it is settled. We shall help you.
I could not be more thankful. Sikris, brief our friends on the situation.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Of course, Your Grace. Come, I shall show you to the garrison.
Can we check out you now? Okay, we can't. Oh my gosh, that was not what I was expecting. All right, the head of Aesfrost's constabulary, charged with upholding the peace. His honest and orderly conduct has earned Gustadolph's favor. Gotcha. All right, well, thank you, sir. Every time I see their like little sprites, they are not what I expected them to be in their artwork. The only ones that look similar are, I don't know. I guess there's a few that are like, oh, okay, I can see it. It's just a lot of the ones that we've seen before, probably because I've seen their artwork first and then their pixels, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But I guess my imagination fills in the details when I only see their pixels first, so it just becomes a little interesting. So, looks like this is an exploring thing. Constable Sikris, in charge of maintaining the peace in Aesfrost, has a secret matter to discuss with Serenoa. A secret matter, that's right. The frickin' illicit salt trading. What would you mix in with salt, though? Like, how would people not be able to tell?
I'm honored to have House Wolford fight at our side.
No problem.
As I am happy to be of service. Now then, what is the situation?
Eisen's excessive salt taxes have given rise to an illicit salt trade that plagues the Duchy.
I have heard tell that the tariffs are exorbitant, but I've not heard a price.
Let it suffice to say that the cost of a single handful of salt could feed a family for a month.
Jeez!
Good heavens.
I mean, what? That's a lot.
As such, demand for salt, even impure or stolen, is nigh on infinite.
But who would...
A crime, to be sure, but a necessary evil for the poor. Tight regulation risks drawing their ire.
I don't mean to be rude, but if a teaspoon of salt, or whatever he said, like a small pinch of salt, is enough to feed a family for a month? A month? Like, just don't get the salt. I don't mean to be rude, salt might taste good, but like, jeez, don't waste it. That's like, what is it? Isn't it like, there's like, that's just like buying extremely expensive food. I don't know, I mean, I guess if all your food tastes terrible, maybe like every once in a while, but like, I don't know, if it was me, I don't know. Just get used to it. Eating garbage food. Not all the food has to taste garbage anyway, right? I don't know. Salt doesn't make... It's for eating, right? I don't know. I'm not sure, dude.
Perhaps we should not have agreed to this so readily.
Maybe.
Indeed. The Archduke has a sharp mind and a silver tongue.
My brother may appear generous and open-minded, but one should never feel too safe around him.
I see.
I was too eager, my lord. And for that, I apologize.
I was the one who agreed. Fraught as the matter is, I could not refuse the Archduke to his face.
I mean, you could. You really could.
Illicit salt trade would threaten the salt revenue on which the duchy depends. Thus, they feel they must intervene, correct?
Makes sense to me.
Precisely. We understand the plight of the people without question. On matters of maintaining order, however, we cannot waver, lest seams in the social fabric be rent asunder.
I understand the circumstances and wish to reiterate that you have our support. How would you employ us?
Our spy has already discovered where the smugglers operate.
That's right. That was... What was his name? Rudolph, I think?
A transaction is to occur tonight. We shall make a move once our spy lures the smugglers into the open.
Understood. Then we shall familiarize ourselves with the town by nightfall.
And that's why we explore. Gotcha. Okay, then. That seems simple enough. I'd best get my bearings. Perhaps a walk around the city and the archives is in order. Gotcha. Some merchants are open for business. Ah, good. Wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. Ah, some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase, maybe selling rare items you'll not find at the provisioner in the encampment. It'd be wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. Gotcha. Sure, I shall do that then. Hey, I have a duty to stamp out the illicit salt trade, no matter how much ire I draw from the people in doing so. What good is the rule of law if I allow this to continue unhindered? The duchy would all but collapse. Gotcha, okay. Oh? Wait, what, where am I? Oh, Firestone. Hey, now I can evolve Pokemon. Okay, don't fall in the lava there, Sarah Noah. Anything right here? Oh, here we go. Is this the, it is not. Okay, I thought it was gonna be the, archives. I'll take as much salt as this will buy. Aye, that'll get you this much. There you are. Is that all? I could have swore it brought more. Or bought more. Costs more to get it now, I'm afraid. This is the best I can do. Yikes. Jeez, we need more salt. Oh, 600? What? That's so much. We just stole it. We just straight up stole it. Poison recovery pellet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That makes me think we're gonna have to, get some frickin' stuffs. I had no idea salt was so expensive. Mind ye, I wouldn't call what we pay in Glenbrook cheap, but dang, but it's a dang sight less than this. Yeah, now I can see why the salt made a war or whatever. I saw a little sparkly, here we are. I had recruitment notice to notes. So let's check that out then. Here we are. Oh my gosh, jeez. In need of miners. Description, excavation work at Grand Norzelian mines. Experience preferred but not required. Thank goodness. you can actually get jobs here. Hazard wages included. Uh-oh. Now recruiting for the To Aesfrost army. Hone yourself into blade to protect the Grand Duchy. Could you be the next elite member of the Black Irons? Ironsmiths wanted. Prerequisite applicants must have mastery level ironworking skill. Note, successful hires agree to keep all work confidential. Wages equal to levels of skill bonuses if possible. Low risk, high wage position open. Good shipment, same day payment. Enough money to feed a family for a year guaranteed. Huh. I don't know if any of those are too good to be true, but some of those seem pretty good. Hello there. General Avlor's predecessor was a woman as well. She retired after the Salt Iron War, but she was a warrior of which we'd never see again. Until General Avlora took her place. That is, rumor has it she's the second coming. I see. Yeah, I was told about the person who she represents, sort of. Enter the To Aesfrost archives? Sure, yeah, if we can explore the archives, we can explore the rest of the town after knowing that our archives are complete. So, of course, I was thinking Roland would be in here. Hey, buddy, have you heard the story of General Avlora? If the duchy's soldiers are to be believed, she began as a lowly foot soldier and rose all the way to general. Clearly, might and skill carry one quite far in the duchy. I'd wager she's no match for the Dawn Spear, but she's a force to be reckoned with. I mean, yeah, we did notice that she was defeated by old Maxwell. I've come to study the mining techniques of the Aesfrosti, seeing as well we'll be working side by side in the mines. And study I shall. Every tome I've opened has so much to teach me. Good thing, too, seeing as they pride themselves on their mining. Yeah. Marvels of Norzelia. Okay, let's take a look at this, too. That was Volume 8, right? Don't we already have one, I believe? Yeah, we have Volume 1. Gotcha. Wait, didn't I already read this? Okay, we must have just gotten number 1. Or wait, is there 2 of number 8? I don't know. I'm not actually sure. Anyway, let's just read this. The kingdom of Glenbrook's crown city is situated along the banks of the Norzelia River. Once plagued by frequent deadly floods, previous monarchs oversaw products to control the river's flow, transforming the capital into the idyllic city people know today. A bustling town and crystalline waters dotted with merchant ships from all over the realm. There is no more fitting image for a kingdom of commerce. To top it all off, Whiteholm Castle has come to be known as Norzelia's most picturesque palace. There is more to the castle than its beautiful exterior. Genius feats of engineering went into constructing such a mammoth in the middle of the river, which becomes the castle's best defense the moment the bridge is raised. Out of all the castles ever built over Norzelia's storied history, there's no question that Whiteholm is the most impressive. Interesting, yeah, because like the only way to get to the castle is by boat. But then again, that's actually, just like thinking of like war tactics or whatever, that's actually horrible. Because even though it's a good defense, you can go for the starvation tactic. I know they've done that in wars where it's like, if they have nowhere to go, they'll have to make a move. They'll have to go offensive or they'll just die. Like, that's been a thing. I know they did it in like certain wars. I forget which ones, but it's a thing. May I never again see destruction like that the Salt Iron War unleashed upon Norzelia. It took many moons for the Duchy and the Holy State to rebuild their capitals and domain in that aftermath. I really need to look up what that word is. I shudder to think what would have become of the continent had Glenbrook not intervened. Okay, so we were the ones who intervened. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense considering it was the Salt Iron War and not the Salt Iron River Trader War. Also, I see a sparkly. I can't really tell exactly. Okay, there it is. Okay. Children's textbook. Here we are. On the condition of salt in Norzelia, what is something that humans absolutely cannot survive without? Yes, that is water. And question A. Alright. Water is easy enough to come by. Our realm is crisscrossed by rivers, and it is a simple matter to dig a well. Salt, on the other hand, is exceedingly rare, and all of Norzelia it can only be found in, question B, located in the vast deserts of Hyzant. Oh, okay, so these are the... Yes, that is water and salt, I'm guessing? Oh, I see. Answer A is salt. Okay, answer B is the source. Oh, okay, only found in the source located in the vast deserts of Hyzant. Okay, so these are like questions and answers. All salt is regulated by Hyzant. How much it costs at the market changes depending on how much what is added. I don't know. Oh, okay, I'm gonna check the answers. It's Norzelia Consortium. Okay, never mind. Oh, regulated by the Norzelia Consortium. Yeah, that's right. That was the thing that intervened in the beginning of the game. That's right. They intervened so that peace would happen. I don't really know who runs it, who runs the Norzelia Consortium, but whatever. And then question D is salt tax. So how much salt tax is added, which is figured from factors such as production and manufacturing expenses. Gotcha, okay. So we kind of learn the history through the children's textbooks. That's kind of neat. I like that. That's very neat. Hello, Loyal Guard. You'll find no greater example of our armworking prowess than the armor that adorns the Black Irons. No other nation can match the output of our foundries. We aim to keep it that way. Spoken like a true soldier, I cannot deny him pride in the Duchy's achievements. I've no doubt the Black Irons are as formidable as he claims. Gotcha, the might of Aesfrost. Yeah, so they do seem quite mighty. What is this little thing here? Salt and meat notes. Jeez, we're getting so many notes. I suppose that does make sense, though. My predecessor once asked me what the most delicious thing in all the realm was. The answer? Salt. Imagine what food would taste like without those little grains of flavor. Then my predecessor asked what the most disgusting thing in all the realm was. The answer? Salt. Imagine what food would taste like under a mountain of the stuff. I see. I recall this conversation every time I make cured meats. Too little salt and those rich flavors we crave will never develop. Too much and the result will be nigh inedible. And yet it is one of life's greatest mysteries that curing meats in brine has nothing to do with how salty it will turn out. I am no believer in the goddess's teachings, but I cannot help wondering if perhaps she has some hand in this phenomenon. Okay, goddess again. It feels like the Hyzant people are more believing in the goddess and how salt is like a gift from her or whatever. Another of life's greatest mysteries is how exquisitely a glass of red wine pairs with a perfectly sautéed meat and cheese on rye. Ah, the rich people food. I don't really drink at all, actually. I don't drink any alcohol. So that's a fun fact about me. I don't or will ever drink alcohol. Oh, okay, my convictions have been strengthened? Okay, for not drinking alcohol? Sure. The Goddess of Salt's teachings tell us that the Roselle must bear the stain of their collective sins from birth. Okay, that's a bit strange, I guess. Another thing to examine, magic ring. Ooh, that could help out, frickin' Frederica. The Duchy takes great pains to open wide the gates of knowledge and education. The people are free to pursue their studies as they see fit, and any may rise to prominence on their own merits regardless of station. This is undoubtedly one of the Duchy's strengths. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot about it, it seems. The sheer number of tomes in the archives can be overwhelming as it is, and yet there are even more that never see the light of day. A collection of tightly restricted works rests beneath the main archives. One needs special dispensation to even lay eyes on them. I see. Okay, so that would be downstairs. I wonder if we'll get access to that one day. It was weird that we didn't get like a little information about that. I used a rather eccentric woman here in all the times. Or I used to see a rather eccentric woman here all the times, but now she's not shown her face in many moons now. She was incredibly fond of rocks, as I recall, and intelligent beyond her years. I wonder what became of her. Huh. Yeah, me too, I guess. All of us here are researchers. Yes, but what sort and what truths do we pursue, Ask and you may not find a common answer among us. Some shift focus as it suits the army. Others pursue a single academic thread for decades. Tell me, as someone not of the Duchy, how would you use such a collection of finely honed intellects? Okay. Research leads to wisdom that lasts for generations. All of it is worthwhile. Knowledge should not be a vehicle for fame and fortune. All should be free to study what they please. I ask you in response, what joy is there in study that does not benefit the nation? These are all pretty good. I feel like I just keep going with the most basic answers, though. But he did say, for what people study, you won't find a common answer. Meaning that, like, people are going to study no matter, just for, like, things they're interested in, no matter what it does. I'll say this one. Why not? How about this? This also kind of goes with the beliefs of the place. That is sweet, sweet music to my ears, sir. Alas, it is from a world more forgiving than our own. In our little meritocracy, those who produce results reap the benefits of having more resources at their disposal. Oh, that's right. Thus, what begins as a carefree inquisition really remains so. Curiosity is infinite. Funding is not. I see. As a most invigorating discussion, good sir, I thank you kindly. I see. Yes, that was invigorating. I feel like I'm learning to be less naive. Leave the archives? Sure. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm giving very basic answers, but maybe that's just because I'm so used to playing games where protagonists will give basic answers? I don't know. What's up? Lord Dragon is desperate to make his entrance on the political stage. We're desperate for his actions to match his ambition. Not that Thalos, I forget how to pronounce his name, Thalos will formally recognize him anyhow. Dragan's on the wrong side of a fork in the bloodline 2 generations back. I don't know about that one. This path leads to the Ironstone. I cannot let you pass. Okay, understandable. Have a great day. Hello there. Oh, I can walk across the lava. What? Oh, you jump. Okay, I was like, what? Hey there, Anna. The Duchy spends a small fortune on salt imports, given the distance. Salt itself is ever more expensive, so they hire guards to protect it. Guards need to be paid. That cost is passed to the people. I see. Oh, I see a... Did I see a thing sparkling on the roof? I feel like I did. I mean, maybe I didn't. I don't know. What is this again? Oh, the merchant. That's right. Welcome. How can I be of service today? Okay, let's see what this dude has. Firestone. What is this? Oh! Oh, that's so good. Is this not just... It's expensive, but... Dang, okay. Wait a sec. Oil jug. Renders the selected square flammable. I feel like this is what... Iron, stone, timber, fiber. Can we check the, Let's check and see what the encampment has. I don't think we can buy oil barrels. Oh, there's more people here now. Hold on. Welcome to the Sundry Shop. You can exchange your kudos. Oh, that's right, the kudos. House Wolfort's always treated me well. If there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you need only ask. You'll be able to promote units classes here too. Fear not. I'll let you know when one of your comrades is ready. Oh, promotion. Ooh. Sundry Shop, you can exchange kudos for items to promote your allies. Awesome. Promote seems really good. Wait, what? Recruit. Wait, what is all this? What does this mean? Every unit has a class, and each class is divided into ranks. Recruit, veteran, and elite. Oh, I see. Swordsman, sword fighter, unknown. Okay. Interesting. Merits of promotions. Promoting a unit will increase both their stats, maximum TP, and unlock new acquirable abilities. Also change their appearance in battle. Cool. You can only promote units class if they are at or above the specified level, and you have the appropriate medal. Promoting a unit's class will consume the medal. Gotcha. Okay, so it's like a... Why does my only magic attack goes up? Okay, I have to be level 10. Dang. Medal of Bravery. Okay, so those are like Master Seals or whatever you want to call them. Or like pretty much... I don't know. I've seen it. This is like stuff in Fire Emblem. Okay, I'm kind of used to this. Cavalryman. Gotcha. So we can promote here. We're going to have to do that eventually. I just don't feel like I level up that much. I don't know how many battles are in the game, considering none of our units are that high level. I know I was told that you can like go into battles then back out of said battles, but like to gain EXP, but like what if you just like don't do that? Is that like how the game is designed? Are you supposed to do that? I don't really know. Let's take a look at the trade post though. Trade post operates not on coin, but those things, the kudos. Including, you can change for all sorts of items, including quiet tusses and medals. Oh, medals! Okay. Quiet tusses are commands executed immediately in battle and different from 3 ways. They don't consume a turn, they consume QP, not TP, and each quietus may only be used once per battle. Okay, this is interesting. Are they consumables? Like, can you only use them one time? It says you can use them once per battle, but like when you buy one, do you have it once for each battle, or do you have it once, and if you use it on that battle, it's done, but can you use it on the next battle without buying a new one? I'm gonna guess you can, because everything in stock is 1. Medals are used to promote units class. They come in limited quantities. And new medals will be added as the story progresses. Gotcha, okay. So, what are all these? Restore. Okay. Oh, these are these all the... Move an ally's turn directly after your own. Are these the... Oh, QPs. Oh, those are the QP things. Okay. What are all these? Chronicles. Oh, these are all 1? Yeah, let's get these things. Added the history of Glenbrook to notes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, we want all these, don't we? Yeah, we would want all these. Secret tactics? Yeah, every time. They're cheap. We might as well get all the information we can. Info seems super good. Until next time. Gosh, do we have to read all this? We're going on for quite a while, but we might as well, right? I don't know. Let's check it out. We have secret tactics. Here we go. Cavalry and Hawk Riders are known for their superior mobility. This grants them the ability to move freely across the battlefield, although venturing too far from their allies leaves them without support and puts them at risk of a concentrated enemy attack. That makes sense, just don't overextend. They should therefore stay close to the main force and utilize their mobility to either flank or get behind enemies who draw near. Yeah, that makes sense. While acting alone can be dangerous, a team of 3 or more cavalry units or Hawk Riders can provide quite advantageous in battle. They can provide much needed support to each other and actively intercept enemy troops or assail soldiers lurking in the distance. Doing so would separate them from allies with healing magic. So taking recovery pellets would be a must. Alone, cavalry units and Hawk Riders are challenging to handle, but their real strength lies in their numbers. So what is the best way to make use of their exceptional mobility? The question gives insight into a commander's true worth. One must be swift but never hasty. Speed can be your greatest asset or your greatest enemy. Okay, that basically just says like, they have pros and cons, that's literally it. History of Glenbrook, here we go. The Kingdom of Glenbrook is the oldest of the 3 nations existing today. Interesting. Though there have been changes to the branch families, the blood of the founder still runs strong in the veins of the current king, Regna. The holy state of Hyzan asserts that their nation was was founded first according to the goddess's scriptures, and that Glenbrook's long history is a fabrication of later generations. Glenbrook has continued to ignore this claim. Wow, interesting. The Grand Duchy of Aesfrost was founded by the Archduke's family, who shared a common ancestor with the royal family of Glenbrook. They insisted upon their right to succeed the throne until the Saw Iron War began, and denied the current royal family's rule. Oh. When the war began, they acknowledged the family's legitimacy, and the 2 nations formed a secret alliance. It is said that King Regna required the former Archduke, Zygmunt, to officially recognize his rule in order to enter an alliance. Interesting. A secret alliance, huh? That's very cool. Development Norzelia Consortium. Okay. Oh gosh, there's so much to read. After the Salt Iron War fought over Hyzant's sole ownership of salt, the Norzelia Consortium was established to oversee the equal distribution of salt and iron to the realm. The three nations brought together trade specialists to create this neutral and impartial organization as agreed upon in the Accords. The Consortium's success in fair trade contributed greatly to the reconstruction of Norzelia, which had been ravaged by the war. The Kingdom of Glenbrook, rich in agriculture and fisheries, prospered due to the stable influx of salt iron from the Consortium. The people were able to produce large quantities of salted meat, dried fish, dairy products, and more. Exports of these goods helped restore national power. Though it was thought to be the dawn of a new age for Norzelia, Hyzant began to strengthen its voice within the Consortium as the reconstruction progressed. Okay, yeah, because Hyzant is believing in, like, the god or whatever, or the goddess. And Aesfrost, on the other hand, the situation could not have been worse. Its already small population suffered the greatest number of casualties during the war, and receiving the iron industry was taking longer than anticipated. Oh, sorry, reviving the iron industry. Okay, I was like, what? Yeah, okay, so Aesfrost is the smallest of the three kingdoms, it seems. To make matters worse, salt prices soared within the duchy due to taxes and transportation fees from the distant Hyzant. Though iron exports were meant to be balanced salt imports, the nation's labor and iron shortage caused it to accrue a large trade deficit. Though the Consortium was meant to adjust the imbalance, it did not take any drastic measures. Rather, it leaned more toward Hyzant and establishing salt as the main axis of trade. Interesting. That seems very like something's going on there. There are some who believe that the Hierophant, unable to accept that the war had ended in a draw due to the injuries on all sides, had a hand in this and wished Aesfrost to take responsibility for the war. Interesting, but the truth is unknown. It is undeniable that Aesfrost is the only nation at such a major disadvantage. The duchy's dissatisfaction naturally mounted, and a tension much like the one before the Salt Iron War began descended upon Norzelia. A concerned King Regna and Simon Wolfort then summoned the other nations to participate in a joint mining venture at the Grand Norzelian mines. Their aim was not only to ease the tension between the duchy and the Holy State, but offer support for the former's iron industry and correct the trade imbalance between both nations. The entire realm watches this new venture with hopeful eyes, praying that it will finally create the much-needed balance between salt and iron and restore the original functions of the Norzelia Consortium. If it succeeds, then perhaps our realm will finally know peace, and the tragedies of the Salt Iron War will be a thing of the past. Oh my gosh, that was a lot to read, and oh my goodness, that was so interesting. This game and its world building is absolutely insane. I'm so glad I get to, like, read all this, because it actually helps so much. The Eternal Norzelia River, okay. The Norzelia River has two tributaries with unique properties. The western branch, running from the snowy Norzelian mountains, is filled with water year-round. Although the water levels are now under control, the tributary was once quite turbulent and prone to floods. Yeah, we learned about that. Okay. Many areas with the swift current still remain, however, and prove challenging to inexperienced sailors. Only Aesfrost ships, armed with the full knowledge of the river's waters, are able to navigate those currents. Gotcha! Only Aesfrost ships, not even Glenbrook's either. But I guess it does run down, so they wouldn't really need to go up, because they literally can't. The other tributary, stemming from the eastern deserts, flows calmly throughout. The gentle sloping of the river also allows for easy upstream passage. Gotcha, okay, that's how Glenbrook goes. Water transport flourishes for most of the year, although low water levels in some seasons make the voyage near impossible for large vessels. The two branches converge into a single mighty river at the Glenbrook and flow south to the Norzelia Falls. Gotcha. And then finally we have Condemn the Corrupt Consortium. We will expose the corruption within the Norzelia Consortium. The Consortium was originally created to ensure the fair trade of salt among the three nations. However, 30 years have passed, and now the founding principles have been lost, and salt inequity ravages our realm once more. As you readers know, Hyzant imposes a high tax on all the salt it exports. Something tells me this was written by somebody from Aesfrost. This tax was lowered immediately after the war ended, but is now even higher than before the war began. Ooh. Though the Holy State claims a salt shortage to be behind this, no one can ascertain the condition of the source, and most speculate it is merely Hyzant setting the price. I honestly think so as well. The Consortium should be responsible for righting these wrongs, but they're at the Holy State's beck and call. To make matters worse, they impose even higher taxes on salt abound for Aesfrost to line their own pockets. As a result, salt is now a luxury in the Grand Duchy. Its people are impoverished, and the nation's development has all but come to a halt. The situation is all too similar to that of the eve of the Salt-Iron War, and, if left unchecked, could result in yet another horrible tragedy, which is most likely going to happen. To prevent that and see the Consortium's original purpose restored, we must first bring their wrongdoings to light. To that end, I am currently investigating the Consortium with the aforementioned convictions in mind. My wise readers, it is time for us to raise our voices together for the future of all Norzelia. Dang, those are all so interesting. Oh my gosh, this game's world building is absolutely insane. Welcome, my lord. Any weapons? Okay, the weapons, that's right. We should try maybe... oh, that's right, this stuff. Okay. So we have a decent amount. Okay, let's think. I feel like... increases weapon potency by 5 to deal greater damage. This might be good. Well, then again, I don't have iron. And I would personally rather not buy iron if I don't have to. Yeah, anyway, let's come in here with our original purpose after we talk to this lady. What do you have? Lord Sereno, welcome to the Encampment Tavern. Wolfort soldiers will have to place to relax as long as I'm around, and I'm planning to stick with you to the end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and a chat every so often, my lord. Oh. Mock battles? So this is where you can grind then, yes? Mental mock battles, okay. Mental mock battles, each battle is different, so you choose one that best suits your aim. Okay then. None. Fiber, oh. Melee combat will prove key to victory. Cut your teeth in a small arena before moving on to more advanced trials. Gotcha! So you can grind in these, okay. Enemy troops are divided into 2 regiments. Think carefully about your approach before deploying. Things will quickly turn sour if you become surrounded, so pay attention to enemy positions. Okay, so this is how you grind, I'm assuming. Can you get materials? It says none. You can get fiber from this, but can you get, like, coin? Maybe you only get EXP from this, but, like, we'll definitely have to check that out. That seems very useful. Here we go. I want to talk to this merchant, though, to see if there's anything different. Let's see. Ironstone, fiber. So yeah, we don't want to buy fiber because we can just earn it. And I imagine we'll be able to earn ironstone and timber eventually as well. Oh my gosh, that's expensive. Wow, okay, these are super expensive. Dang. Is strength by 1 really that important? I really don't know how like 1 strength could help you that much. Like firearm-wise, it's like, it's decent, but it's not like 1 strength doesn't make a crazy good difference. I don't know. We'll see. For now, didn't we get... Yeah, we have a magic ring. Can we put that on... Obviously, it's going to have to go to Frederica, right? One would think. There you go. Now, HP ring probably goes to our tank, right? Eridor? Shield bearer? Surely you would want more HP. Okay, I think we can leave for now. I definitely do want to check out those mock battles maybe in the next episode? Maybe. Maybe I'll do like the first one. I'll do each one on screen, and then if I ever want to do a repeat of them, which I don't know if we can, I'll do it off screen or something. Anyway, Huet. The constabulary is conspicuously present, no doubt watching for signs of illegal salt trading. Yeah, it happens right here actually, so that's interesting. Hey dude. The Archduke respects our independence. It is our duty to prove we are worthy of such trust. Gotcha. Hello there. Proper salt is expensive, yeah? But don't worry, I can save you some money, if you like. Alright then. You're not one of the dealers, are you? They'll pay you for as much iron as you can haul out of the mine, but it's not easy money. It comes with a tax paid in sweat and blood. Only in Aesfrost can you go to sleep a pauper and awake a richer than a prince. I see, yeah, equal opportunities and rights, but like, I guess you can take dangerous jobs to get extra money? That would make sense to me. HP recovery pot, awesome, love those. Did you know the Duchy's army has a contingent mounted on hawks? Makes fighting over the mountains easier, see? I do see. It would make sense if you, did that. Oh, hey, it's you. Or it makes sense if they want to, like, go across the mountains to fight or whatever. Do you reckon they'll actually pardon me? Guess I'll find out, seeing as I've already agreed to help. Yeah, I hope you'll get pardoned there. Now, Frederica, how are you doing? How are you finding the Duchy, Serenoa? Has anything about our way of life caught your attention? Advantages of ironmongering affords the Duchy are quite evident. For all the freedom you enjoy, I cannot help but notice the poverty of the people. Yeah. Commitment to education. Is it true that any and all may make use of the archives? No, I already know the answer to this. What about this one? I feel like she would actually notice the problems of her own country. So, and that she might want to change it, so maybe this one? She might like this? Let's see what this does for me. I shan't deny it. Many of them say the salt iron tariffs drove them to ruin. Building our society around iron mining and smelting has made us mighty, but not invulnerable. Our people are not guaranteed to find work at high wages, for example. We grant the freedom of opportunity, not success. Freedom and meritocracy do not easily mix, I see. Yeah, as I was thinking, not as easy as it sounds. Especially, like, not everybody can be a winner, right? Like, you're gonna have to have some losers. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't work. We must tighten security in the city. If we stop even one sale of illicit salt, it will be worth it. Our spy tells us an illegal sale will take place here this very evening. Yeah, okay, we already kind of knew about that. Is there anything behind this building here? I want to make sure, like, I turn the camera a lot to make sure there's no little secret sparklies that get away from me, you know? You want to make sure we grab those secret sparklies when we can. I'm always worried that there's going to be like something behind where I won't be able to notice it, but... Hey, look, a chessboard. That's cool. Chess exists in this game. How about that? I mean, it makes sense. It is a strategy game. Everyone knows that Lord Svarog is Archduke Gustadolph's uncle, sure. What they don't know is that he'll never be Archduke, and he's the son of a concubine, so, well, let's just leave it at that. Okay. Is he planning to become Archduke? I could have read that earlier, but I totally could have forgotten. I'm not sure. Jump, jump, jump. And... yeah, I think have we explored everything? I don't think we've talked to you yet. You'll find the ironworks, our pride and joy, over in the Ironstone. The heat from it is what keeps us going. And the heat is the thing, see? It's what gives our iron the strength it's known for. Yeah, but we can't go there. At least we're not allowed to go there yet. Okay, well, I think we have explored everything. So for now, I guess I'll buy a couple oil jugs. I really don't know what to expect. It's 100, but let's just buy a couple. It couldn't hurt, right? It couldn't hurt. These are kind of pricey, but we can't buy these either, but they're just kind of expensive. I'll buy, I don't know, an ice stone, I guess. Should I just buy one of each? I don't know. You know what? Why not? This might be I might regret it in the future, but might as well. I'll hold off on the large HP recovery pellets. Those seem like very good, but something you'd want to have for later in the game. Considering like most HP recovery pellets just kind of heal everything, so at least for now. Okay, well yeah, once again, I'm gonna leave it there. I believe we've talked to everybody, visited everything, and read everything that we can. Maybe in the next episode, we'll see if we can check out the Encampment mock battles and just take a look at what we got. So I guess look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I am very excited to continue this playthrough. I know for some it might feel... I'm worried that like this might be a little boring considering a lot of it is just reading, but I don't know. Maybe it just depends on what kind of games you like, because I feel like it's not exactly the most entertaining, me just reading things off of a note, but I don't know. I feel like there are some people out there that will enjoy it, and even though it might not get the most views, considering it's not the most exciting thing of all time, I personally find it to be very interesting, so I'm definitely going to be continuing this playthrough kind of how I've been doing it, so I guess if you're a fan, definitely let me know, because I would appreciate if, you know, there are people out there who enjoy this type of content. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.